In today's episode, we dive into the captivating world of the Dutch language, a language known for its rich culture, unique words, and, yes, a few tricky challenges along the way. We'll explore a top 10 of untranslatable words like Gezellig and Niksen that showcase the Dutch way of life, along with the personal rewards of mastering Dutch, from new career opportunities to fresh perspectives on life. But why is Dutch worth learning? Despite its complex grammar and unfamiliar sounds, the Dutch language is a gateway to deeper understanding of a culture famed for its directness, tolerance, and high quality of life. If you're fascinated by language or thinking of tackling Dutch, this one's for you. Hit play and join us as we unlock the beauty and challenges of Dutch. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights into Dutch culture.
Well, that's kind of what we're doing today by diving into the Dutch language.
Yeah.
But it's more than just like grammar rules and vocabulary.
Right.
It's really about like unlocking a whole different worldview.
Absolutely. And what's fascinating is that the Dutch language, for all its beauty, it presents a bit of a puzzle, wouldn't you say?
It's true. It's this intriguing Dutch dilemma, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
On the one hand, you've got the Netherlands,
Right.
a country known for its incredible quality of life,
Mm-hmm.
tolerance, that kind of laid-back vibe.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other hand, the language itself
Yeah.
can be a bit of a beast to wrangle.
Exactly. Dutch grammar is notoriously intricate,
Really.
especially for those of us, coming from English.
Yeah.
Think 16 verb tenses.
16 tenses.
16.
You're trying to tell me even verbs need a calendar in the Netherlands.
It does make you appreciate how much nuance they pack into a single sentence. But that complexity is also what makes the language so rewarding to unravel.
So how does this linguistic jigsaw puzzle, with all of its rules and exceptions, actually reflect Dutch culture itself?
Well, I think it's all about the details, isn't it?
Okay.
The Dutch are incredibly detail-oriented, and that's reflected not just in their language, but also in their art, their engineering, even their approach to urban planning. Everything is incredibly well thought out.
That makes me think of those canal houses in Amsterdam.
Yes.
So narrow, but like incredibly deep, and each one unique.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the language itself compact on the surface, but with these hidden depths.
Precisely. And the Dutch directness we hear so much about,
Yeah.
it's woven right into the fabric of the language.
Okay.
You don't believe in beating around the bush.
Yeah.
And that straightforwardness, it's reflected in their communication style as well.
And if we connect this to the bigger picture, how does that directness play out in, say, Dutch art?
Take a look at a Vermeer, for example. The clarity, the precision of light and shadow, the almost photographic realism.
Yeah.
It's a direct reflection of that same Dutch sensibility we see in the language.
Huh.
Or think of their Golden Age still lifes, those meticulously arranged objects.
Yeah.
They speak to this love of detail and directness of representation.
That's a brilliant observation. You've got me craving stroopwafels in a museum tour all of a sudden. But before I book a flight, let's talk about those Dutch words that just make English speakers scratch their heads.
Okay.
The ones that seem to hold a universe of meaning.
Right.
Like we need a whole new dictionary entry just to explain them.
Exactly.
So are you ready to unlock some of these linguistic treasures?
Let's do it.
Give me a word that's like quintessentially Dutch. One of those words that makes you wish we had an English equivalent.
Get ready for Gezellig.
Gezellig.
Yeah, it's often translated as cozy,
Okay.
but it's so much more than just like snuggling up with a blanket, Imagine a rainy afternoon in a bustling brown cafe, the scent of coffee and apple pie in the air.
Ooh, I like where this is going.
Good friends, deep in conversation, the soft glow of candlelight, that's the essence of Gezellig.
So it's not just a feeling, it's an entire atmosphere.
Exactly.
Like the Dutch have bottled up that feeling of warmth, connection, and contentment.
And you see this yearning for Gezelligheid everywhere, from the way they design their homes to the importance they place on shared meals and social gatherings.
It's almost like a national pastime,
Yeah,
creating these pockets of Gezelligkeit in everyday life.
absolutely.
This next word better be good. I'm still daydreaming about Gezelligkeit.
How about Uitwaaien?
Wait.
Okay. It means to walk in the wind, but it's more about that feeling of like clearing your head,
Okay.
letting go of stress and reconnecting with nature. Picture yourself walking along a blustery beach, the wind whipping through your hair, leaving you feeling refreshed and energized. That's the magic of Uitwaaien.
It's funny, we might not have one word for it in English.
Yeah.
But we've all experienced that feeling.
Right.
It's like a mental reset button, and the Dutch have an entire verb dedicated to it.
I love that.
What else is on our list of untranslatable wonders?
Let's talk about feesten.
Feesten.
We might translate it as to party, but it goes beyond just like dancing and having a good time.
Yeah.
Feesten is about letting loose, embracing spontaneity, and celebrating life with gusto.
So it's about that feeling of pure, unadulterated joy and revelry.
Yeah.
It's giving me Major King's Day vibes.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of enjoying life,
Yeah.
what's next?
Prepare to embrace the art of doing nothing
Right.
with the word Niksen.
Niksen. Mm-hmm.
It's the concept of allowing yourself to be unproductive, to simply be present in the moment without any pressure to achieve or accomplish.
Wait, the Dutch have a word for just chilling out.
You do.
I'm starting to think they're really onto something with these words.
Right.
It's like a built-in antidote to our always-on culture.
Exactly. Niksen is about giving yourself permission to recharge, to let your mind wander, and to simply exist without any agenda.
You know, I think the world could use a little more Niksen right about now.
I agree.
Okay, what's next on our list of linguistic gems? I'm ready for more.
How about Tweegesprek?
Tweegesprek, okay.
It refers to a meaningful two-way conversation, a true exchange of ideas and perspectives.
Okay.
Think of it as the opposite of small talk.
Mm-hmm.
It's about engaging in a dialogue that matters.
So it's about those conversations that leave you feeling intellectually stimulated, where you really connect with someone on a deeper level.
Absolutely. Tweegesprek reflects the Dutch value of open communication and their willingness to engage in thoughtful discussions.
You know, Tweegesprek would be a great name for a podcast.
What?
Maybe not as catchy as The Deep Dive, though.
Yeah.
Okay, what other linguistic wonders await? Okay, I'm ready to uncover more of these uniquely Dutch concepts. What else is on our list?
Let's delve into the world of Knusse.
News.
You might be tempted to translate it as cozy, which isn't entirely wrong, but Knusse is cozier than cozy.
Oh, so how cozy are we talking here?
Think warm lighting soft blankets, the scent of freshly baked bread.
Ooh, yeah.
It's about creating a space that feels intimate, inviting, and utterly comforting.
It's like that feeling of coming in from a cold, rainy day and just being enveloped in warmth and comfort.
Exactly.
Wonder the Dutch love their candles.
It's all about creating a sense of well-being and contentment within your surroundings.
Okay, noose definitely needs to be a thing. Maybe we can start a petition. All right, what else do we have?
Let's talk about Heimwee.
Heimwee.
The word that captures that bittersweet longing for a place you call home, even if you're not there anymore.
Okay.
It's a feeling that transcends borders and languages.
It's that universal ache for a place that holds your memories and shapes who you are.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I read that during the Dutch Golden Age, many sailors and explorers felt a deep Heimwee for their homeland.
It's true, and even today, with so many Dutch people living abroad, Heimwee remains a powerful emotion reflecting their strong connection to their roots.
It's a reminder that home is more than just a place. It's a feeling, a part of your identity. What a beautifully evocative word. Okay, what other linguistic gems await?
Let's explore the world of Dutch collaboration with the word overleg.
Overleg.
We might translate it as meeting or consultation.
Right.
But overleg implies a much more collaborative and egalitarian approach.
So it's not just about talking at each other.
Right.
It's about genuinely listening and working together towards a shared solution.
Exactly. In Dutch culture, there's a strong emphasis on consensus building and finding solutions that work for everyone involved.
Huh. It's making me rethink my approach to meeting. Okay, what's next on our journey through the Dutch language?
Let's talk about embracing challenges
Okay.
with the word uitdaging.
Uitdaging.
It translates directly to challenge,
Okay.
but in a positive, almost invigorating way.
Okay.
It's about seeing obstacles as opportunities for growth and personal development.
So it's that feeling of excitement and determination when you're faced with something that pushes you outside your comfort zone.
Precisely. The Dutch have a remarkable ability to turn setbacks into opportunities, and that resilience is deeply embedded in their culture.
Okay, we're down to our final word. Give me something to savor.
Let's end with Genieten.
Genieten.
We might say enjoy,
Okay.
but Genieten runs deeper.
How so?
It's about fully immersing yourself in the present moment, appreciating the little things, and deriving a deep sense of satisfaction from the experience.
It's like that feeling of pure bliss when you take that first sip of coffee in the morning, or the joy of listening to your favorite song. It's about slowing down and truly savoring life's pleasures.
Exactly. And in a way, I think learning about these untranslatable words allows us to Genieten as well, to savor the richness and diversity of human language.
I couldn't agree more. This deep dive has been a masterclass in how language reflects culture values, even history.
It's like we've been given a glimpse into the Dutch soul through these words. They might not translate perfectly, but they offer a unique window into a different way of seeing the world.
And you know what? I think we could all benefit from incorporating a little more Gezelligkeit, Niksen, and Geniet into our own lives.
Absolutely. Maybe that's the real magic of language learning. It's not just about communication, it's about expanding our understanding of ourselves and the world around us.
Now that is a thought to Genieten on. Join us next time for another deep dive into a new and fascinating topic.